Greetings, greetings, greetings to the free people of this earth, specifically Ahuuakh Indian Nation in America, that specific society, unincorporated, unaffiliated, unrecognized society that is lawful and correct in its capacity, sovereign, completely, sovereignty. We have declared ourselves to be free, truly free, and for that we say gratitude. Now, this is the Ahuuakh network.com, which is our website where we choose to share information freely. It's an area where people can actually engage so them can ascertain whatever it is we as a free people are all about. We are a little bit unconventional in terms of a set of people coming together in a particular area and calling themselves sovereign. No, it's not like that. Wherever we are, irrespective of the location, it could be France, it could be Germany, it could be England, it could be even mainland. We are sovereign in our capacity as man and woman of this earth. Self-governed, free people. Now may I share a little bit of this website so folks can have an idea where to go to at least start a little bit of research. And here we the people have the right to secretly tape record all interviews and questioning by DHS, DSHS, CPS, social workers, all court hearings, and all police officers during all traffic stops without their consent, without even informing them. And you don't need the judge's permission. So this document is a document where people can probably look and take whatever information. Declaration of Freedom, we did that a few days ago. And as we go along, we keep adding the people and name that choose to be a part of what we are doing, that choose to stand up and be counted as man and woman of this earth, free people. Then we have this 74th Congress session. This I talk about St. Thomas Virgin Islands, how them totally have those people under lock. As it said, I don't think they have any constitutional rights per se. So these people have to declare themselves as American. You know what I mean? And let the earth and their corporate entities know they are in America. You know what I mean? And if the corporation can rebut it, let them bring it forward. If not, stand down. You know what I mean? Or fee schedule shall be initiated. Here's another image of the true Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans that the world do not know exist, because all of the mainstream media, when them show images of these places, you don't see the darker shade people. You only see the product of miscegenation. You know what I mean? The product of their Christian conquest, their Spanish conquest. You know what I mean? These, well, I would say, different kind of people that did not exist here 500 years ago. Come on. And here are the guys, you just say, well, create them contract, create them system, and decide upon, you know, the native people, the aboriginal people, the darker shade people. These are the people and that really make decisions on behalf of people. So the people have to remove these shackles, withdraw your consent. There is no way you can delegate your authority when you're a man and a woman with a brain. A man, you're self-governed. Now we share information we come across, treatment for Alzheimer's disease. As we come across information, we share it and we keep it to ourselves. Cure for cancer. Come on. Judge rules that police can bar high IQ scores. That means that if you're too bright, we're not let you know the police force or the police service or the police system. If you're too smart, you won't get in. We don't want you in there. Oh, this is the House bill. We are talking about you being free, but them just a right to travel, which is a right to be free. Ah, this is a document from a learned friend. I'm on a resident magistrate. I brethren, irrespective of what it is. Yeah, I brethren. Come on. Yeah, man, Sir CM. This is when we are talking about the government of Jamaica being an organization listed as debtor out there. I didn't create this document. I did not create this document. Come on, these documents are accessible on the public record. And here it said UCC, Uniform Commercial Code, Financing Statement. See, instruction, name and phone of contact. See, filer option, Bernard X, Clayton M. Whoever this attorney is, because he can only be an attorney. I've already done a little research on him, but people have need for, you know, take a look. Executor office. So this is our office. See it? Executor office. Yeah, man. This is the location. And then there's a debtor's exact full legal name. That's the legal name of the debtor. So it's a Government of Jamaica, comma, Z. So that's the debtor exact full legal name. Nothing lawful here, it's a legal. And then the city, where is it? Kingston. Country, JM, represent Jamaica. Additional debtors, exact full legal name. Look at the difference. The Government of Jamaica. So you see, you have one here. This is one organization. Yeah, Kingston. Ah, when we missed this part. Type of organization, corporate, meaning it's a corporation. Jurisdiction of organization, District of Kingston. So Kingston is a district, meaning it's a federal area. Now, I mean, it depends on how you view it. If you're a slave, that's what it is. Like for I, it's as a free man, you're only doing business in my land. Understand? Any district, any federal district is doing business in my land. Organization, organizational ID, any Duns. I mean, Duns and Bradstreet. This is a stock exchange financing, either call account number, yeah, man, or file number. And here it is. And this is for Government of Jamaica, comma, the. That's one organization. And that's a debtor. It's listed as debtors. Debtor meaning insolvent, meaning it not have no money, it bankrupt. Additional debtor. This is the difference. The Government of Jamaica, Government of Jamaica, the Government of Jamaica. And look at the address, look at the location. 1520 New Hampshire Avenue. Here it is. Clear as day. Northwest, Washington City, Washington State, DC. Postal code 20036. Country, USA, not US. USA. Yeah, man. And it's the same for, it's a corporate organization, Kingston. And the DUNS number here. So to my learned friend, these are proof, So you are a corporate entity. And nothing is wrong with that. But that's what make it clear when we speak, so we not seem like say boy we are creating anything that's new. It's right here. And look at the assets. All debtors title. Look at it, it's all here. It's all here. Cane, banana, hemp. What is hemp? Water. Yeah, man. Insurance company, sugar cane. This is all of what I'm claim on behalf of the people. Now, who is this individual right here? Bernard EX. You see that? Clayton M. Look at how I'm styling names. So why is it a problem when we style our name and add our title, executor behind it? Yeah, man. Equality under the law means just that. You know what I mean? And when we say federal jurisdiction and the local state, I say, oh, it doesn't apply. Are you insane? This right here is proof that you're an instrumentality of the United States. Here is your address. Here is your location. You're foreign to us. You're foreign to us. So this should at least satisfy some proof. Give thanks. You're foreign to us. And then we can go next door to the Jamaica Independence Act. My learned friend, Resident Magistrate, my good brother, Sir CM. Yeah, yeah, man. You can go on Google and find this document. It's in your government archive. Jamaica Independence Act 1962. Provisions for fully responsible status of Jamaica, consequentially modification of British Nationality Act, an act to make provision for and in connection with the attainment by Jamaica of fully responsible status within the Commonwealth, 19 July 1962. Be it enacted by the Queen's most excellent Majesty, by and with the advice and consent of the Lords Spiritual and Lords Temporal and Commons in the present Parliament assembled, and by the authority of the same, as follows. Hey, my learned friend, listen here. As from the 6th day of August 1962, in this act referred to as the appointed day, Her Majesty's government in the United Kingdom shall have no responsibility for the government of Jamaica. Full stop. I don't even need to go anywhere else. You understand? When I need to go nowhere else. I didn't create these documents. Yeah, man. And look at even right here. Tanzania and Jamaica. What is all of this? You know what I mean? We have to give thanks for the fact that we're able to bring forth them basic document here that's in the public domain. So when you talk about your crown, I have the crown. I am king here, Nestorian king. Yeah, man. And when you try regulate I as a free man in my sovereign state capacity, then here you go. This is the violation. Come on. Declaration of the right and duties of man, people. You can check out that. Due process. You can check out that. Yeah, man. So some more information on the system of bar the people that will have high IQ from entering their system, you know. They want some dummy people them that's easily programmable. Yeah, man. Ordinary travel is not commerce. This is Senator Wayne Stump, where I deal with the right to travel, and this is from 1985. So you people acting like you're silly, like you don't know this information, like you don't have this information. However, you know, because we know we have to demonstrate these things, we don't have a problem. Yeah, man. And here's a fee schedule which has been initiated for all who choose to do business with us as a people. Specifically, those entity, man and woman acting in the capacity and doing business as, yeah, court clerk, yeah, man, detective, sergeant, public servants, all of you guys. These things apply to you. Notice of fee schedule, self-executing security agreement coupled with interest. Case number CA 2019, that's the year when I took my car. TR travel 161443-48. Look up that case. It's what you call a novel case, but my learned friend wouldn't agree with me. Yeah, man. This is when I placed this thing on their court record January 4th. So they can never say they don't have notice of this information. And this document is on the public record. And I have certified copy of these instrument. The annex fee schedule is a schedule of mandatory fee instated by the principal and general executor, Dallas, Linton O'Neill, EX, meaning I'm the executor, pursuant to Section 6 of the Superior Court of Record document, located at the Island Records Office, Jamaica. Public record number 3343. Public notice. It's there. General Executor, Dallas, Linton O'Neill, EX, now appoints Linton Dallas as authorized signator. The AR mean authorized representative. EX mean executor. As authorized signatory Attorney General in fact on behalf of the Linton O'Neill Dallas estate, which include all derivation or derivative of said estate herein named. Attorney General in fact Linton Dallas, as my entity, is a fiction. Authorized representative do hereby accept the duties set forth, fees instated in all business dealing with the Linton O'Neill Dallas estate or any business conducted relevant to this fee schedule. No fees must be paid before said business can commence. In the event that invoicing become necessary, invoiced amount are due 15 calendar days after the day of receipt. If said fees are not satisfied, it is the duty of the Attorney General in fact, Linton Dallas on behalf of the estate, General Executor Linton-O'Neill, to refuse or void any form of business transaction and or interactions. Fees are subject to change at any time without prior notice. Attorney General in fact, Linton Dallas, AR, on behalf of the estate, General Executor Linton-O'Neill, EX, is the only authorized personnel to alter, void, or enforce said fees and may do so at any time without prejudice. This is what you call a contract. This is my witness area. Most things I'm gonna do, I have a witness, at least two witnesses. I take two for establish a matter. We as competent living witnesses testify to the fact that Dallas Linton-O'Neill is the author and copy claim owner of this document dated 3rd of November 2020 and has affixed his mark by way of an autograph, thumbprint, and house seal of his own free will as witnessed by or autograph and thumbprint seal. As the witnesses that were willing to testify. Execution. Done this 3rd day of November in the year 2020 by Dallas Linton-EX, titled Sovereign, Executor and Counsel over the Linton O'Neill Dallas Estate and Trust, be so executed, and by this execution be made to appear in deed, enacted, and decreed. Signature, L. Dallas, authorized representative, and then autograph, title owner. So I put a mark two place on my document. I have the debtor's mark, which is a signature on the debtor side of the document. And I have the secure party creditor, the paramount secure party creditor, title owner. You know what I mean? Controller. Autograph on the creditor side of the document. Fee schedule. Binding contractual agreement coupled with interest. Per occurrence and include any third party defendant, man or woman. All claims are stated in US dollars, which means that a US dollar will be defined for this purpose as 1 ounce silver, not gold, silver coin of 0.999 pure silver or the equivalent par value as established by law, or the exchange rate as set by the US Mint, whichever is the higher amount for a certified 1 ounce silver coin, US silver dollar, at the time of the first day of default as set forth herein, If the claim is to be paid in Federal Reserve note will only be assessed at par value as indicated. You guys better get an attorney, cause you know, you might need more help than me. All me need is an accountant. Total damages will be assessed as the total amount of the damages as set forth herein 3 times for a total of all damages as set forth in subsection A to W added to 3 times the damages for punitive or other additional damages. Private easement schedule for penalty for private use $250,000. Public easement schedule. Penalty for public use, $250,000. So right away we start off with a $250,000 right there. These fees will be the mandate upon the informant listed on the traffic citation, tickets, arrest warrant, detention orders, and seizure orders. Now, listen again. These fees will be mandate upon the informant listed on the traffic citation. So you see the 3 public servant where my public servant, Officer Martin Dale, endorsed the document. So right here, you fit this area. And the arrest warrant, them thing you go to the court clerk. Yeah, man. Detention order, because you're probably a boss, you'd have to call your boss. Now the detective sergeant get involved right here. And seizure order. So all of them things are the court clerks. So because the police officers, the 3 police officers, Larry, Curley, and Moore, these 3 officers was working for the detective sergeant, who then carried to their bosses at the courthouse. And the courthouse, who should know law, should have, you know what I mean, at least find common ground, but we could settle this amicably. They chose not to. They chose to move further and engage in business. So right here, see it? Yeah, man. $250,000 for each occurrences, each user. And this is just my fee schedule. When I talk about me copyright trademark violations. You know what I mean? When I touch that yet. Produce trade name material. This is when I'm asked for my name and my ID, so it's an additional 50,000 and this 250. When them say driver's license, them have my driver's license and them possession when them choose not to return, and the court evidence is proof of these things. There's another 50,000 of that. TRN, as I said, them ascertain all of these things. Fingerprint is another 200,000. Yeah, photographing, you always a photograph. It's another 200,000. So you say, this thing going add up. It's a traffic citation ticket. Listen, these things are going to add up. Appearance in court. This is the interesting part. Time in court, 75,000 per hour with 1 hour minute. If fine is imposed, oh, you guys not giving a fine yet. It's a $250,000, it's a $500,000 when you come with a fine. Everything where you bring, I have a charge, you bring charge, I bring my claim. Car or personal property, trespass, carjacking, theft, or interference with liberty. Look at that. Agency by estoppel. All of these things apply. 50,000. Color of law. This is your policy. Your policy, your public policy means color of law. It's not law. You know what I mean? It's it might guise or look like law, but it's not law. So that's $150,000 added. Implied color of law, another 150. Criminal coercion. This is when you have a big gun and I deal with my likes, boy, me a criminal. Yeah, man. Criminal Contempt of court. This I'm mashing up. I'm record everything. I'm not just talk about video or audio. Yeah, man, I put it in writing and place it on the public record where it shall be. You get me? Forever. Right there on the public record where the world can see all 1,000 years from now. That's what I have done. Yeah, man. Estoppel by election, estoppel by latches, equitable estoppel, fraud. Man, fraud upon the court. Yeah, man. Larceny, grand larceny, larceny by extortion, larceny by strict obstruction of justice. These are all charges against you guys, court clerk. I know you're a wealthy man, and I know your organization is wealthy. The government of Jamaica is wealthy. Your crown Regina, that fictitious entity. Oh, you guys are wealthy. Obtaining property by false pretense. You guys have my property won on a return. You know what I mean? Simulating legal process. Court clerk, this is your area. Vexatious litigation. This is your area. Trespass upon motor conveyance. Yeah, man. See all of these figures, it's there on the public record. Have certified copy, and you get your notice. Yeah, man. File stamp, you get your notice. Unauthorized relocation of motor conveyance, so you say seizure of motor conveyance 100,000. This is a phone a little bond won't not come with no mean nothing. And when you say 100,000, don't think it's Bank of Jamaica Federal Reserve note. No. It means 100,000 silver coin. Yeah, man, are the equivalent. You understand? Are the equivalent. Any which way, people, my free people. This is how I will become in a film material world rich. And them are gonna make me rich. And them like to underestimate everyone. And listen, notice the agent is notice the principal. So when you get squeezed, Regina I go cry out. You get me? Cause right now we are carry Regina over the water and we are expose Regina nakedness. Regina, you not have no authority over the Ahuuakh Indian nation in America. No authority over this society. No authority over its members. No authority over this people. You harlot. Yeah, man, that's what you are, Regina. Right here, it approves it have nothing to do with where the people think. Yeah, man. Regina can't be the queen, because the queen says she not have nothing to do with the government of Jamaica. So who is Regina? So you see, the whole judicial system is flawed. Yeah, man. So you see, Chad, the Chief Justice Minister, who wanna administer the court system, you all come into play. Notice the agent is notice the principal. So this go right back to the United States, right back to the United States of America. That corporation, that corporate foreign organization. You know what I mean? Name written by the informant, 250,000. So you say, Detective Sergeant, when I not play with my name, and I go on like, is all of that. See it here? Use of trade name, protected material under threat, duress, and coercion. You guys have some huge weaponry. Yeah, man. When I see me, I probably have all my little sword with me or my little knife with me, or, I don't have money for really build up my armory. But in time, I know you guys going to bring it to me. I don't even need no armory, because I have my Governor General's office. You get me? 'Cause I have that crown. People, I have that crown. People, I have that crown. I am Nestorian king. You get me? Yeah, man. And the office, the Governor General, that's the highest office here. Prime Minister, you advise the Governor General, you're in a corporate setting. You know what I mean? And we now go bash with government. We now go bash when we appointed and elected official and public servant. We now bash you guys. We have say here is an opportunity for you guys to correct yourselves or leave, walk away, resign, run. Yeah, man. You have enough? Just take that and go on and let somebody else where I go at least try to be honorable. Take your place. Man. In other words, when you go on the website and go through this fee schedule, it's very expressive, very informative, and it going to cover a whole lot of issues down to the vaccination where these people are trying to bring forward. You know what I mean? The moment you want to do business with us, it's not a problem. Here is a fee schedule. It will cost you. Yeah, man. It will cost you. It will cost you. Yeah, man. And any court we are going at, these documents shall stand as law. As law. It's called public record precedents. Yeah, man. These things stand as law. Use of common law trade name, trademark, after one warning per each occurrence, $50,000 each, plus copyright, copy claim, $500,000 each. Aye. You can't tell me how to construct a contract. You can't tell me what to put on a contract, and no amount of figures is too great. You can place no kind of value on this free man. Yeah, man. No corporate entity. Force injection, inoculation, vaccine, $500,000 per day. Anything you wanna try to do, it'll cost you. These things are now set in stone. It's on the public record. Forced separation from marriage contract, all of the yeah. Confiscation, kidnapping of body, not a US citizen. Look at it. Cause we're not US citizen. We're not Jamaican citizen. We're not corporate, nothing at all. Yeah, man. Even mortgages. See if your corporate state continuing a mortgage for more than 5 years in violation of Banking Act of 1864, which takes precedent over current statutes at large. See all of this? Them thing here we are dealing with. Own contract. Yeah, man. Attempt. Court clerk, listen to this. Attempt extortion of funds from birth certificate account. Social Security, well, we have Treasury registration number, tax registration number, Social Security account, or any other associated account by fraud, deception, and or forgery by any agent, entity, or corporation. See it here? It's a 600,000 per account per charge. Attempted extortion of signature. See it here again, it's another 600,000. Listen, when we get the account, we don't need no accountant. We can just get a calculator and do the math. But I like the idea of getting an accountant going over this thing. Attempted forgery, yeah, man. Kidnapping. If an alleged officer remove free soul more than 5 feet, like how them take me from a car and push me over in a little corner and have me there for how long? It's a $500,000 charge that for kidnapping. You think you have to carry me, go lock me up in a jailhouse? No, if you put handcuff on me, it's called arrest. And you have me there for probably an hour or a little more than an hour, because I have to wait on record. So you see, all of them things here come into play. So this is the figures where we are talking about. You know what I mean? And with all of these calculations, I can just give you a round figure and say, watch out. No, just settle with me for $50 million, not go one side. And $50 million not mean Federal Reserve, no? Is that too great? Can't be. Can't be. Yeah, man. You know, say, I want to work for Regina and the Crown and the big old government of Jamaica will get how much billions in the IMF. And if one politician can live in a big house, I don't want to take for my little pro box car. My little vehicle, when I never like up on the road. When I go up on the road, it's always for take care of me and take care of me. I just take my time, pray and come back home. Because me know a lot of people out there. And I read and write properly. You understand? And show them a chase money, them a go drive erratically. You get me? So me I really like the road out there. But you can't restrict me in my access to freedom. And you can't tell me. So I have to go take your government public this and your government public that. You understand? By doing so, you induce me by fraud. You get me? You force me in a contract with you when I choose not to be. Now, if you want to contract with me, here is a fee schedule. Here is a fee schedule. Services to others and or corporations. So hey, you people will have me for a year in on a court. Watch me now. 500 per hour. Look at that. It's right there. Studying 500 per hour and the threat, the rest and coercion. uh, 75,000 per hour. Watch that. People, what we're trying to do is put ourselves in our position. So when we are contract, people take it serious. When people come and say they want to abuse us, they want anything at all from us. Listen, once you ask me my name, once you say hello to me, it's an offer to contract. Once you talk to me, it's an offer to contract. You understand? So any government agent or entity, public notice, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You cannot say, hey, I didn't know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Come on. All payment to the House of Dallas, Linton Dallas Estate, Executive Linton iPhone all of my information. I accept your offer to contract under full immunity without recourse. Thank you for contracting with our estate. Notice my location, American Island of Jamaica, Jamaica Commonwealth. To God be the glory. God be the glory, not I. So this is a fee schedule. Man, and as I go along, we'll get a scanner where we can show the documents so people can have access and look at it. But see it here, and this is should be initial, the brethren drop him signature, opposed to him initial, so that even make it perfect. January 04, 2021. You have been notified. Come on. So this is our house seal will demonstrate the authority. Ahuuakh Indian Nation in America. That's the society. Sovereign United States. That's our capacity. Semper Paratus. Always prepared, ever ready. Official seal. House of Dallas. So we have established our house. And this make us a state. So when you, government, any government, want the business with us, you have to come to us on a government to government basis. You get me? Not as if we are some kind of ward of a state. Check out this. well, presumptions of court, all them information, yeah. You know, Canon 3228, it's right here. People can check it out. People can check it out freely. Educate yourself. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Patent infringement is your copyright. Or stop being, listen, another set of information but powerful for we use. You know what I mean? We can't wait on anyone to teach us these things. We have to become self-taught. We cannot be afraid. We have to become self-taught. Yeah, man. Counterclaim. This document. And I see this document. Too long. Yes, my people, man. This little area, ahuuakhnetwork.com. Yeah, man, you will get a view of a lot of the information. Jamaica legal systems. You know what I mean? This I give a breakdown, so it's supposed to be a common law system, but them have we in a traffic court where far removed from common law. Them a deal with straight business and I try look contract. Always want to engage in a contract without full disclosure. And that make the contract null and void. Yeah, man. So people, when you get a chance and you want to improve yourself, it take a little bit of reading. We don't really have the video yet over here for you to sit down and make somebody else tell yourself, think this way. No. If you can choose to read some documents where, you know what I mean, you can research for qualify and gain and attain clarity, then that is how you empower yourself. Yeah, man, that is how you really empower yourself. Ahuuakh Chief Dominion is normal Caribbean. Anyway, people, me really want to touch upon the fee schedule and share the website with the populace. So at least when them say, who are these Ahuuakh? Who are they? Let's go over here and read a few this, read a few that. This is where we share information, the little information we have. And as we go along, we're going to always improve, we're going to always become better. Yeah, man. Our motto, bold and brave, firm and strong. Yeah, man. We're lawful. We choose to stay correct. We don't have a problem taking it step by step. So, to the free people across the earth, yeah, man. Specifically, the Ahuuakh people. Yeah, man. The American Indian, the true American Indian. The Ahuuakh. Yeah, man. Indian nation in America that set apart society. Yeah, man. That specific group of people. Yeah, man. That unique clique of people. Yeah, man. Ahuuakh, ahuuah, ahuuah. Yeah, man. That's how we are. You call us Arawak. We still not have no problem. But if you ask us, you know what I mean? We'll tell you, we're Ahuuakh. Give thanks, people. Before I shut it down, I must say, I must really apologize to at least 4 platforms that I know I bring hurt and harm to by me. Probably I call them out. earning fire on the people them when, them only a perform according to their ability. So when we look back after a year, looking back at, that journey, I say where I was wrong. I'm not afraid to say I was wrong. I was wrong. When I burn you out dark man X, the way in which we deal with that situation was wrong. And I can admit that. Even when I call out Colonial, my approach was wrong. I'm going to bring hurt and harm. I bring hurt and harm to the brethren that previously that used to call himself Darkman X. I bring hurt and harm to probably Chief Colonial when me even I burn him out. You know what I mean? And even the sister Phoenix when me even have to get on her in the census argument. Listen, I was wrong. My approach. You get me? Yeah, me have to load it up and calling her out, but me still say I was wrong. And for that, me have to apologize as man. And I'm truly apologetic. Not saying I want no link or no association. I'm not really go there. If there's anything where me have on the item need, platform is there, go in and take what you want. If you not choose to link up and take anything or ask for anything you can pay for, that is not a problem either. But no, we don't have no beef and we don't have no animosity. You know what I mean? Even American Ahuuakh, I say some harsh things about you, my brother, and your family. And for that, I was wrong. Yeah, man. I'm telling all the world he's not a macho man for come and go on like me too big or listen, I was wrong. At the time, yeah, we're getting our emotion because we see the damage. You know what I mean? But when time passes and we get to look back at it, no, because if we're here and our law said do no harm, then that goes for even us. We can't do no harm. The moment we find ourselves a bring harm, we have to check it. You know what I mean? And see if we can correct it and move forward. Yeah, man. So for those people when I know some call out, it I say publicly, I know I'm harm you guys. Probably not physically, you know what I mean? But I know spiritually I did. And for that, I have to say, we apologize. And I have to say, I was wrong. You can't deal with people in such a way where I say me I try help, but me I bring harm. If that's the case, better with everybody engage. Me if I bring harm to try get your attention or get your correction, it's not necessary. Yeah, man, that means that whatever we have here, you don't need. So, we should even go down that road. So for that, we apologize. And as man, yeah, sincerely I do. I hope me touch base with whomever. So when I say, Virgin my name Darkman, Colonial, American Ahuuakh, and Phoenix, Moon. So right now the slate is clear. We don't have no issue, we don't have no problem. Yeah man, I will give thanks for the experience, but when I there for bring no harm, you get me? Maybe just wait for one of you come trying to harm us and they will demonstrate, the greatness and the power of the spirit will animate us. You know what I mean? That spirit of the ancient creator. We not really subscribe to the new things. Stay true to the old path. Yeah man. Stay true to the old way. So, we are learn, we are grow, and we are continue to move forward. And I say peace, truly, to all our I people, because I people know we. Yeah man, we know each other. Yeah man. And for the people that is not of I and I people. From you have that spirit where animate you where as a lawful and correct, peace and love, goodness at heart, you can be grafted in. You don't have to look like me. You don't have to talk with an accent like me. You have to just come with, the correct intent, good volition, you know what I mean? And say, hey, we are correct ourselves. And make we come together and say how we can live harmoniously without being under this oppressive system. Yeah, man, the system can do its thing while we are doing our thing. We all coexist harmoniously. Yeah, man, it's not a problem, man. It's not even issue. It's all contract. It's all law. That's it. So gratitude for the moment, gratitude for your presence, give thanks and praise. Nam yo ho, yo. Nam yo ho, yo. Nam yo ho, yo. Give thanks, praise. The mystic law of the universe, its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. Lightning, slow you, all dirty wicked, like island water in the vein. Lightning, earthquake, and thunder in the brain. In this judgment, divination, you lie in spirit. You are now discharged. Your credentials are now cancelled. Your legal access is now null and void by the power, by the might, by the name of the supreme creator. Be thou bound and removed. Vamos. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise.